Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler, also known as the Ches, and this is Chezzy Tunes, where I try to bring humor and entertainment to the EDM space. And guys, it is monkey time. That was more of a gorilla. Today we are here with Beutnoise and his latest EP, Sunken Valley. People in the Discord have been recommending that I check it out, which if you have not checked out the Discord, there is a link in the description. I do encourage you to be a part of it. There are some perks to being in there, just saying. But I figured I would check it out and do a reaction because I do enjoy Beutnoise's music. I like the rhythm and flow of it. It's very fun, it's very charismatic and unique. And usually I'm just having a good time when I'm listening to it. It's funky. It's just, gets you grooving. And I love to groove. So we're here, Sunken Valley, 4 tracks, 1 producer. Let's do it. We got no features on here, just Beutnoise, all on his own. Let's see what he's come up with. The first track is Forest Punk. Already got some fun little chicka-pucka, little percussion to get you going. Get me going. Get me stuttering. I'm stuttering over my words. The way this beat is stuttering through my ears. Got a couple different instruments in there. It's Sunday. Let's have a fun day. Oh. Classic Beutnoise, baby. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, there's some juicy noises in here. It's so very Beutnoise though, which is, again, what I like. There's so many producers now that are really just doing their own thing in the space. They've established their own sound. You know it's a song by them, and I love that. I don't wanna. Oh. Ah. That's hitting. Oh. Yes. Yes. Stompy. Everything's so. What more do I have to say about that? I still never know the right words to say. I say tribal. It gives me a tribal feel, like bongos and just very fun. Like I want to beat on a drum kind of mentality. Come on, give me a forest punk. I'm right here. I'm right here. Yeah, monkey time! Monkey time! I feel like there is a little bit missing sometimes in the mid-range. There needs to be a little more fullness in some portions, and that second drop was also a little lackluster. That middle bit, I was really vibing with. That middle bit was hitting. Honestly, I think it would have been better if the first drop remained as it was, maybe extended a bit, and then that second piece of the first drop, or maybe it was considered a second drop, depends on how you view it. I want that to be the whole second drop, and then instead of having this actual last drop here, just remove it. It wasn't really doing enough for me. It was a little short, just felt a little unnecessary. I would have preferred the first 2 little drops there to be split apart and have some sort of nice middle section. Maybe that would have shaved off 25 seconds or so to make it a 3-minute song. I don't know. Just a minor complaint. It's hard for me to put it into words. I admire so much of Beutnoise's music and style. Like, obviously, I love the rhythm, I love the flow, but some of his sounds, although very distinctly Beutnoise, leave a bit for me to be desired. Like, I like the structure of it. I like what the sounds are doing. The like it's doing this fun flow. It's doing this fun rhythm. It's doing the notes in the right ways that is enticing. But sometimes the sounds themselves are a bit lacking and not providing me enough punch. And the percussion, while very lovely, does not carry it completely on its own. And so I need sections that are a little more punchy, like that middle bit, to really sell it for me, really make me want to come back. So because of that middle bit, I think I would be returning to Forest Punk more than some of his other tracks, but I do still feel like something like that last section, that last drop there, leave a bit to be desired for me personally. But we'll see what else he's got for us. Next up is I Want You. Well, let's see if you deserve me. Let's see if you can earn me. I'm not just some prize that you just want and you just have. You have to earn me. You have to earn my respect. You have to earn my love and affection. Or at least just make a cool banger. I'm feeling a little quick here. A very interesting opening. I don't know where we're going. I'm having trouble figuring out where this is taking me. Let's go. You want me? Let's see if you can have me. Oh, okay. Something a little different. No. Okay. A little choir in there. That came back with a vengeance. This kind of minimal D&B type thing isn't usually a vibe for me, but it is something I appreciate production-wise. Again, it's a very percussion-centric genre, and Beutnoise does excel in the percussion sections. We are thumping. We are bouncing. Does make me want to be a little primal. I just want to be swinging through the trees, eating my bananas. Yeah-oh. 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 I like that this is something different. A bit strange, just a bit strange. I like the style of that. I like that it's different. It's not what I'm used to hearing from Beutnoise, but still shows off the talents that Beutnoise has with percussion and just attention to detail. It continued to change a little bit and inject different sounds, and it did sound quite full. I feel like it showed a pretty good grasp of dynamics and the volume of different sounds throughout the song. I think it was relatively engaging, but not a genre I usually frequent, so I think it's more forgettable so far in terms of his track and in terms of this EP. So even though you want me, unfortunately, I don't think you earned me. I don't think there's going to be a second date with you, but you seem like a really nice guy. Next up is Percstatement. Percstatement. Okay.
There was one that was beautiful. We got that. There was one which is just
some talking, some texture. Feels a little mellow. Oh. We're adding some high in there. The mixing on these sounds are interesting. It's just random sounds. Oh. So many little drums. Yeah. And the sub is just thumping, rumbling. My whole body just kind of vibrating around. I'm not a fan of that intro, though. I don't feel like the intro really meshed at all with where we eventually landed. And it was quite short, very uneventful. Ooh. Yeah, just the percussion, man. The percussion is carrying. The percussion and the sub. Oh. What a fun time. What a fun time. You know what you're doing. You're in your element. You're in your bag right now. Like the EP art, this is you. You're in your like Zen state right now. Just, monkey mode. You've achieved a state of Zen with the percussion. Give it to me one more time. Let's go. The synth's just congratulating the percussion, just adding a little like, hey, you're doing a great job. Just reminding you that we're here, just in case you need us. But honestly, you're doing fine on your own. Not that I could think of something better to do, but I feel like everything outside the drops just felt uninspired. There wasn't really much going on. It was more or less just ambience, and then we just kind of get into it. So I wish there was a little more structure, a little more world building to the song itself outside of the drops. I don't feel like there was a ton to latch onto until we just get to it. We have the drop, and it's obviously primarily percussion related, which, as I've said, Beutnoise excels at percussion, but I wanted a little more to it. Not even necessarily to the drops. Like, it's fine that it's very percussion driven, but yeah, I needed a little more substance surrounding the drops, I suppose, is what I'm looking for. But that was still really good. That one was funky. That was very impressive, and I enjoyed it. And the final track here, Now, plain and simple. Okay. It's moving into another ear. Ooh. See, this is more of an intro I'm looking for. It's got some substance to it. It's got some different instruments. It feels full. I feel brought into a world here. And then we get the drums. Yeah, you gotta put the blocks in place first, so that when you knock them all down, it hits you. I get hit by the blocks. Ah! Ooh. Yeah. I like that. The way it like rolls. It's cool. Graceful even. Very round plucks. Very pleasant to the ears. They're not stabby. It's I can't describe it, but you know what I mean. Everything kind of rolls and flows as opposed to being harsh and grating, stabby. We're gracefully bopping along. He knows what he's doing here. He really does. Yeah, this one was pretty. It feels a little bit like a sanctuary. It feels, I don't know, tranquil, while still being funky and having a nice beat and rhythm, but it still gives you like a tranquil feel. Again, sort of like the artwork for the EP. It wasn't doing anything explosive or in your face. It was pretty tame. It was just flowy. It was very delicately produced. You're telling me a monkey made this EP? So Sunken Valley, I found this to be very interesting. It's very Beutnoisey. It's got the same types of vibe and energy and obviously rhythm and flows that I have come to love from his music. And I like that each song was very distinct. We had Forest Punk, which I consider just that in my head is what Beutnoise sounds like. That's the type of song I associate with Beutnoise. We have I Want You, that was more upbeat, more D&B inspired, kind of minimal D&B, more atmospheric almost, which was really cool and different. We have Percstatement, which is very percussion focused, almost entirely just the drums and the sub carrying it with some little synths thrown in here and there. And then we had Now, which is a more fluid, tranquil, flowy, vibey kind of track. They all give off different feelings, different vibes, and I like that. There should be something here for everyone that is into his music, which is really cool. I don't like an EP where it's just for the exact same song, just with a knob or two tweaked. We get different styles, we get different vibes, meaning people probably have different favorites, depending on what you find the most interesting. I think Forest Punk might still be my favorite overall, but I found something to enjoy from all four. The percussion obviously is the main selling point here, the flows, the rhythms, just the uniqueness of the way that the song carries itself is very distinctly Beutnoise. That's what sets him apart. That's what gives his music character and what just allows him to stand out in the space. Nobody's really making music with this type of flow in the space or with these types of sounds. And so, as I've said throughout, there are certain things, whether it's on a song by song basis or just overall, that I still desire from the music, whether that's just a little more structure outside of the drops at times, or a little more mid-range, a little more fullness to some of the drops, like just little things, nitpicks more than criticisms. I think it's just something I myself am wanting, not that the music is necessarily lacking in a general sense. I don't think others would necessarily agree with the things I would desire or feel are lacking. But overall, I think this is a very good showcase of Beutnoise music, of Beutnoise's talent and style. It's also just a good entry point for Beutnoise's music. If you've never heard of Beutnoise, this would be a pretty decent way to start that journey and experience a little sampling of what he has to offer in terms of the different styles. So overall, a good EP. Some minor criticisms here and there, but a good time nonetheless. But what did you guys think? What do you think of Beutnoise? What did you think of Sunken Valley? And what should I check out next? Again, reminder, I do have a Discord. I encourage you to check it out if you haven't. Let me know what I should check out next, and keep on jamming out, my dudes. Peace.